Hello, my friends, and welcome back to Romanian Language Step by Step with Laura. I'm so happy to be back here with you again, and if you are back with me, it means that somehow you found the lesson useful in some way, or maybe interesting, or I don't know how, but at least you're curious to see what's next. Okay, to revise a little bit, last time we learned a bit of, or maybe for you it wasn't quite new, let's just say knowledge about Romania. And then we went through the Romanian alphabet, and finally we learned how to say hello, bună, remember, salut, and then goodbye, la revedere. That was last time. Okay, I hope you managed to learn these words. Don't know if you found the background information useful or not, but I'm going to talk a little bit more about my country. When I tell people, especially gentlemen, that I am Romanian, most of them will say, Romanian, Gheorghe Hagi or Gica Hagi. And I am, yes, I'm happy that people recognize this name because Gheorghe Hagi was a symbol for my generation of children and teenagers then. He was a football player in the 80s and 90s, and we were very proud whenever he played in the national team and the national team had a victory. And now he's a football coach, I think. The other thing that comes to people's mind when I say that I'm from Romania is, Romania has a capital in Bucharest, doesn't it? But some people actually say that it's in Budapest, which is not true, but that's another issue. Yes, the capital of Romania is in Bucharest, and this is sort of an iconic image for Bucharest and maybe for Romania. This is the Palace of Parliament that many people may know about. It is famous, but we are not very proud of it. I'm not, at least. It is a very large building. I think it's the second largest administrative building in the world after the Pentagon. Can you imagine that? I think it's got a 360,000 square meter surface, and it used to be called Casa Poporului, the House of the People, because its construction started during communism in 1984. Today it is the seat of the Romanian Parliament, as the name shows it. Okay, that's it about, let's just say, stereotypical knowledge about Romania. But many of you may not know some of the gems of Romania, and one of them, at least in my opinion, is the Danube Delta. Okay, the Danube Delta, I was trying to do something, but it didn't work. The Danube Delta, which is in the southeastern part of Romania, is the second largest river delta in Europe and the best preserved on the continent. And if you want to visit Romania, I warmly encourage you to visit the Danube Delta. Be prepared for mosquitoes though, although they're not as horrible as they seem to be, because it is a place where you'll see a large variety of wonderful birds and plants. I visited last year, so the last time I visited here, it was last year, and I would go over and over again. It's just wonderful. And the second thing that I'm going to mention today is the Black Sea. I've already said that it is one of the borders of Romania, in the southeastern part. The Black Sea, not only we've got the sea, but we've got very lovely sand beaches. Also, if you go to that part of the country, you may find lots of ancient monuments dating back in the antiquity, and also some vineyards. So, okay, I'll stop here before I sound like a travel agent. Okay, coming back to our learning, I hope you're ready to start learning new things in terms of language, okay? We're going to learn vowels today out of the whole alphabet. We'll start with the vowels, all right? Because the consonants, you'll see, they sound pretty much like in English, most of them, so I think vowels are very important to start with, okay? The vowels, the Romanian vowels are A, E, E, I, O, U. Okay, today we're going to do most of them. We're not going to do U because I think U is a bit more difficult to pronounce for a foreign speaker of Romanian. So we're going to do it in the next lesson probably. Okay, let's start with A. I think A is a pretty simple vowel. We have it in A. In words such as the name Adela, or in the greeting salut. Okay, Adela, salut. I think it is pronounced like the British A in R, cart. Right, A. As in bună, okay, or doamnă. Doamnă means lady or Mrs. As far as I'm concerned, I think it's very similar to the British in mother, only it's not that long. Okay, the next one is E, as in bine, which means well, or mulțumesc. You probably heard it, it means thank you. Bine, mulțumesc. E is pronounced like in English pet or set. Okay. Next vowel is I, Romanian I, short I, as in zi, which means day. Dimineață, which means morning. Okay. This I is pronounced like in the English bin, short I. Okay. We don't have long vowels really. Then the vowel O, as in om. Om means man. Pom. Pom means fruit tree. Somn. Somn means sleep. I think O is pretty much like in the British O in cock, sort. Okay? Only it's a short one. And the last vowel that we're going to learn today is U, as in nu, which means no. Cu, which means with. Don't worry if you don't know the meaning of this. And bun, which means good. Or bună, which means good, but also hello. U, Romanian U is pronounced pretty much like in moon or soon. Only again, it's a short one. Okay, so these are Romanian vowels: A, U, which we're going to learn next time, E, I, O, U. Okay, good. Hopefully that was useful for you. Now, how do we say hello? Anybody who remembers? Salut. Bună. Salut or bună. Today we're also going to learn how to say good morning. Okay? Bună dimineața. Bună dimineața. Bună dimineața. Bună dimineața. Okay? Next thing I want to teach you, or maybe to make you revise, to help you revise, is how to say good day or good afternoon, because that would be the meaning of bună ziua. Bună ziua. Bună ziua. Bună ziua. Bună ziua. Now I've got to to make a clarification, I feel like I have to do this. Romanians consider morning only up until 10 o'clock. Okay? So after 10 o'clock, we don't say bună dimineața anymore, we say bună ziua. If somebody tells you bună dimineața, he or she may actually make fun of you for being a bit lazy. Okay? So bună ziua after 10 o'clock. Okay? And the last new thing for today is good evening. Okay? That's, I think, pretty much like in English after 7 o'clock. Alright? We say bună seara. Bună seara. Bună seara. Bună seara. Bună seara. Okay, notice we've got the adjective bună in bună ziua, bună in bună seara. It means good, yeah, but it's not the only form of good. We're going to learn, hopefully later on, that the adjective good has different forms, function of the gender of the following noun. Okay, for the moment it is the form for good, for feminine nouns. Okay, so that was it for today. Let's see what you can remember. How do we say good morning? Did you remember? Bună dimineața. Bună dimineața. Bună dimineața. Okay, well done. How do we say good day or good afternoon? Do you remember? Bună ziua. Bună ziua. Bună ziua. Okay, well done so far. And finally, how do we say good evening? Ready? Did you remember? Bună seara. Bună seara. Bună seara. That was it, my friends, for today. I don't want to make it too heavy. And we're going to stop here. Now, not before saying goodbye to you. Do you remember how to say goodbye? La revedere. I hope you enjoyed this. You found it pretty much interesting or useful. And I hope to have you at my next lesson. La revedere, goodbye. Don't forget to do your homework and practice the greeting formulae. Bye bye, la revedere.